GoodGuysFree here with part 4 of the Fresh Start gameplay series, and today I'm joined by Legna100, a member on my Discord server, Teru278, a server moderator, and Zinovia Ulinov, who is one of the admins, will join us shortly as well. So let's get to it. But first, say hello, guys.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey diddly ho there, strangers.
Howdy. Before we rush to play, a big thank you to my channel members, my Discord staff, and server boosters, without whose support this wouldn't be possible. So, I'm at the space station, and on the last episode, we actually saw how to find the station even without a marker, and we realized that we just need to let the game move a little bit in order to get the log to start moving. Okay, now in the log we have investigate the base computer archives. Basically, the trail has gone cold. Inquire about the strange signals at the space station. So let's try to do that. Just what the game tells us. Okay, so that means the game at this point is going to tell us. If you just go to the cartographer, I don't know if he's going to have an option. I think he might have an option other than the normal options. Let's see. This life form clearly occupies an important position in this station. At first glance, they do not seem particularly interested in me. Perhaps the code will change their mind. And yeah, he's giving us an option to ask about other travelers. That's what the game asks us to do. That's part of the tutorial. No look of recognition passes across the life form's face. We continue to misunderstand each other. Sounds like real life, no? Yeah. Okay, so we need to ask somebody else. Hey, this guy. It's analyst entity Hugachaka. Hugachaka. Actually, if there was an A here, that would really be Hugachaka. Okay. The alien's elegant metallic shell springs to life as I approach. They study me, lights flashing around their visor. Perhaps they know something about the message left at the base computer. Ask about 16. A glazed look passes over the lifeform's visor. The number has had some strange effect on them. They seem reluctant to speak further. Yeah. Okay. It's a good thing we see that there's visited marker to whoever we already spoke to. So this is the envoy. I mean, if somebody's watching this and this is their first time playing NMS, the envoy has all kinds of things that you can do with them. You can donate stuff and you can buy stuff. And but here we're in the tutorial, so I think it's going to ask us, to repeat 16. Envoy Sevels, we are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. Okay. Though the alien speaks, the words in their... Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away and I see the life form staring at me through its visor. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code? Okay. So now it tells us the space station, every system has a space station serving as its hub. Speaking to life form aboard the space station brings the chance to trade, learn words, or gain standing. So we can visit the technology merchants. We've already visited the cartographer downstairs. And we can have take missions from the mission agent to earn valuable rewards, then use the teleporter to instantly return to your base. What do we have here on the right? Bottom right, okay? The encoded message has been stored for later use. Upgrade your inventory at the Exosuit Technology Merchant. When ready to leave, use the teleport to return to your base. Okay, so we already have some markers here, right? So this marker, minor settlement, it says on planet, this is not here. But he's talking about the exosuit and marking us this. But notice these servers here. So encrypted navigation data, and sometimes one of these servers is red, and then when you get close to it, well, this one isn't, but sometimes they have an interaction circle because they're compromised. You can get some units. These ones are not in this state. So, hey, what about here? Nope. But maybe there's some navigation data. Always useful. No. Yeah, but let's go here. This is the...
I do believe you have to have the open glass like the one there at the end.
Yeah, they probably will be. Yeah, this thing, right? Right.
Yeah, those should be the ones you can... Yep.
Correct. Vulnerable server. Hey, and we are joined by Zenobia Ulyanov, an admin in our Discord server. Say hi, Zenobia.
Hello. How's it going?
Great. Wonderful.
Units received.
And now that you've joined us, even better.
Yay. How's the
So,
thing going so far?
yeah, we just started. We have Legna and we have Teru. So basically, the first time you come here, the exosuit upgrade is, I think it's free. Yeah. And the most important thing to remember is that you get to choose which slot you want. And that includes the technology slots. You can choose a technology slot. Normally, technology slots are more expensive. So you can see here, it's already 1,000 units, right? Whereas the normal slots, the first one is free. Okay? So I don't like those holes. I don't know, just my thing. And we can talk to the technology merchant. We do have some nanites, and most of what you get here are nanites. Technology merchant Onyevelsk. Now that sounds like a Russian name, doesn't it? He offers installable exosuit upgrades in exchange for nanite clusters. Blah, 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 blah. I don't speak Korvax yet, but we can purchase modules. Now, notice that you can purchase, but you can also sell if you have anything. But you just need to come here and click sell, right? And then the control to switch switches whether you're sending the module that you're buying to the suit inventory or to the Starship inventory, like that. Okay, so what is it that we really need? Actually, the one thing that we really need is movement module, and we have 956 nanites. I don't remember making that many nanites last time. What did I do? I don't know. So I'm scrolling down and seeing, okay, so movement module, probably one of the most useful things right now. And S-Class, yeah, that's what I'm going to get.
Received.
Another thing that's going to be really useful is actually with the multi-tool. Okay, I'm not going to buy a multi-tool, but and I'm not going to be able to upgrade my multi-tool. I won't have the ability to do that. Right? I'm not talking to the merchant here. I'm actually looking at the unit here that allows you to upgrade the multi-tool, and I don't have what it takes to do any of these, so I'm going to leave. But at this time in the game, we really want to start getting some more units. So this technology merchant offers installable multi-tool upgrades in exchange for nanites. And he also speaks fluent Korvax, which I don't. Purchase modules. Now, the scanner module is going to be really useful if I can get one. Okay? And the reason is that once you get a scanner module, that will increase that has the potential to increase the number of units that you receive every time you scan stuff. And if I could, I would have taken this scanner module, but it's good to know that there is a S-Class scanner module on the station. There is a B-Class for 177, and there's an A-Class, but it's 365. We're close. No, we want to try to go for the S-Class for 640. And I don't know if I can get it right now, but okay, so now we want to install that. So we go to the inventory, and we just click E to install, and we put it here. Now, see those two slots that I mentioned last time that are actually marked with blue? This blue stuff is what's called adjacency bonus. That means that each one of these modules is getting some bonus because it's adjacent to another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the control to move technology and just move this one over to here. And then I'm going to move this one over to here. Now let's see what this module gives us. This module gives us 200% jetpack tanks, 43% faster sprint recovery time, 8% initial boost power, and 48% sprint distance. That's wonderful. Really great. Okay.
That's nice.
That's really nice. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What do we have on the ship? We have a lot of cargo space for the ship. So I'm going to look at the stuff that I have here, and some of the stuff I don't need it on my person all the time. So I'll just use the quick transfer and move some stuff to the ship. Now, Starship launch fuel, obviously that should be on the Starship, and I have no use for it on me. The hydrogen is there. This stuff. Copper can be on the ship. I don't normally need it. Dehydrogen jelly is okay. These things are pretty useful on me, except for this one. It's not very useful. However, this one can be refined into runaway mold, and when you refine something to runaway mold and then refine that, you'll get nanites. Not that many, but it's still something. Another thing that I noticed is that I can actually install this. This requires sodium nitrate and an antimatter. Sodium nitrate can be obtained by refining sodium. I don't have that here, and I can't do it on the station. Let's figure out what else to do. So basically, we need to go to this back to our base, and just before that, let's see if there's anything that we can sell. Right now, we need the units, so I think I'm going to sell the Fecium.
Units received.
Holding space that I don't need, and the Viking effigy.
Units received.
Yeah, and let's go back to this to the base, and work there, and we'll use the base computer to see what it has to say. Suggestions so far, anyone?
No, I think you're going through the storyline, ain't you? Is this part of the story?
I am.
Yeah, step by step, pretty straightforward.
Yep.
So far.
Right. Archives terminated. Select new task. Begin decryption. Encoding 16. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. That's it? Ooh. Signal acquired. Life signs detected. I remember the days that if you saw how this signal or this marker appeared in the middle of my view and then moved to point to it, I remember the days that it wasn't doing that. That was pretty annoying to try and figure out how to find those places. Right.
How did you do that then?
You just looked all around until you find it.
Oh, I see. Okay. It still did have a marker. Okay, I thought it was...
No, the marker existed. You just didn't know where to look.
See. Okay.
You just needed to look all
I was
around.
like...
So there's some marker. It's not that far. Possible distress signal.
Spin around like Mad Gek.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
So, but this is an approximate location. Now, one of the nicest things that I like to do is, I mean, obviously, whatever it is, it's not here. But I like to go into photo mode and then just go up, and look. And it's not an exploit or anything. It's not a hack. However, whatever it is we're looking for has to be not very far. It could be that thing over there. See that antenna or something? And there's right in the middle of the view, there's something that looks artificial.
I would definitely go investigate the black smoke.
The black smoke.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Where did you see black smoke? Over there?
It's right there. Yeah.
Right. It's a good thing we're still in the ship. Let's go a little bit up. And okay. So this is a freighter. And I think it's stuck in a way that maybe... Okay. Wow. The crashed freighter.
I don't think I've ever seen one stuck in the side of a mountain like that.
Oh, I have. But it definitely is on the rare side. Yeah, let's go out. Let's see. It's fully smoking. This is the possible distress signal. Get close enough, and MS Wings of the Anomaly. Nice name. Log damage. Partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Let's request the log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. The schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. Right, let's take the blueprint. I pulled the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Good for us! And we need chromatic metal and 4 more microprocessors than what we have. Okay, let's begin the installation. But the first thing I want to do is actually to place down the refiner. What? Oh, right. I left the other refiner in the base. Okay, so to make another refiner, we need 1 metal plating and enough oxygen, about 30 oxygen. I think we have enough. Okay, let's place this down here. Recharge it with some condensed carbon. And we need something like, 50 chromatic metal at least. How much was that? I think it was 125 chromatic metal.
Something of that nature.
Let's look. Yeah, 125, and we have 44, so we need about 81. 55 to get 81, so we need 66 actually. That'll put us right where we need. Okay. But we do need those computers, those microprocessors, which we don't have. All right, I'm going to pick this thing up, and we need to fly to the station now. Just to make things known, if you go here on the freighter, there's all kinds of things you can find. First thing you need to do is somehow open this panel. Okay, not with the manipulator, but with the mining beam. And what you need to remember is that probably once you open this cargo pod, you're going to get some radiation. And you need to run away. Not that fast, but it's okay. Okay, let's open this and see what we get. So we got nanites.
Radiation protection falling.
And I'm walking away. You don't need to run, just walk away. It's fine. There are a few other pods here. And if you open your scanner, but you'll see this. Oh, knowledge stone, but what's this? Another knowledge stone. Come on. There are some pods here. Where are they? There. Cargo pod. You can dig in here. You'll find another cargo pod like this one, and you can get all kinds of things. Okay. Let's go to the space station, right? So now we have 136. That's fine, but we have only 1 microprocessor. We need 4 more. I don't know if we will have enough units for that. Let's find out. If there's an asteroid field, let's shoot some asteroids. What did we get? Nothing? Okay, let's fly to the station. You can already start.
Technology installed.
Yeah, we need 4 more. Right, purchase microprocessors. And there's a guide entry. If we want, we can press escape and we'll see making money. I mean, I don't want to read it now. It's long. But I recommend to everybody who's watching to take the time and read it if it's the first time you're playing.
Yeah, it's all very useful information.
The problem is that so many of us really don't like to spend a lot of time reading.
I am not one of those. I'll read
I
it.
usually read. Yeah, I read when I'm speeding to the space station, like you just read. That's when I kind of take a quick look.
Let's see.
Right as well. Comes the time.
Okay. So microprocessor costs 27,000. Oh man, I think we do have enough. there, 110,000. It'll get us almost broke. But, okay. Now, if you notice, the game tells us refined chromatic metal because it didn't realize that I already installed and placed the chromatic metal in the installation, right? So there, install that, but it's empty. Okay, now the game's going to tell us objective complete on the top left, and then we can go here and see what to do, but right now it doesn't say anything. Right. Craft warp fuel. Find antimatter recipe. Return to the ship. Let's go to the ship. Autodiagnostics report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. No question about that. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Tune scanner to antimatter. Okay, search for antimatter traces with the Starship scanner. So if you do that here, it already tells you, search for antimatter traces again, atmospheric interference detected, perform planetary scans from orbit. I don't know, I didn't think we were in the atmosphere, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of doesn't look like so, but that's just me.
Not yet in the atmosphere, but okay. Antimatter trace detected, target locked. And it's going to appear and tell us where to look. Hey, I think it found it on the on our home planet, which is a paradise planet. That's always great.
Oh, yours is better off than mine is.
But this is, I mean, I've started like, I don't know, 20 or 30 games over the years. This is the first time I had a paradise planet in the same system that I started. I didn't start on this one, of course. You don't start on this one. You always start on a harsh planet with some kind of danger.
Yeah, usually that's right.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, but if you go back and watch one of the previous episodes, what you'll see is that I built my first base here, and you build your first base in order to get away from a storm. Now, what happens if you build a base on a paradise planet? The answer is, yeah, that's probably here. I mean, what we're looking for. So the thing is, if you build your first base, if you actually escape and build a base on a paradise planet, you'll still get a storm. This will be the only storm on that planet. That actually happened in one of the previous episodes. So once you come here, this is a whispering egg, but at this time, if you try to use it, you'll get some horrific spawns coming out, and those guys are pretty strong compared to my character at this time. I don't want to do that. Now, what you get from these eggs are called larval cores, and when you put them in a refiner, each one gives you 50 nanites.
You have to pick them up quick, though, because they do disappear.
Yeah. Terminal online, selecting key, decrypting. Right? Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single, unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Take blueprint and read log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, etc. And we have formula. And that requires condensed carbon and chromatic metal. Okay, what else is here? Always look what else is around. But also look, sometimes there is a hazardous flora somewhere on the ceiling of these buildings. So you need to take care. Sodium.
Probably in the next room.
If there is a next room. This one is pretty small. There's nothing here. Right. So let's find some more chromatic metal and explore the area in the meanwhile, while it's
Technology recharged.
so.
And you know, going back to the starting planets, when I started my first save 4 years ago, I actually started on a paradise planet.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
more common back then. Yeah, I remember that too.
I mean, I started about 4 years ago. 4? I started in 2019. It's almost 6 years ago. I can't believe I'm playing this 6 years. I mean, the reason I'm where I'm at with YouTube and the Discord community and all this is really because of this one fact, that this is one game that actually caught me and didn't let go.
Absolutely.
And we want some condensed carbon.
Just refuses to let go.
I think it's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, we want to install also this thing. That requires 3 wiring looms, right? And some antimatter. Right?
Oh, wiring looms. Oh my god. I wish you could just make those. It'd just be so much nicer.
Yeah. I'm going to make 2 of them already. And now, okay, we can wait here and say, look at the tutorial and it says assemble out antimatter housing. So let's do that. I'm going to make 2 already. No, I can't. All I have is enough for 1. What am I missing for another one? I'm missing some ferrite dust. How can that be? Surprise, surprise. Do we have... No. Okay. And craft a warp cell. Let's craft a warp cell. I'll already move it to the starship and go here. And I know what's going to ask. I mean, it says fuel the hyperdrive, right? You don't really have to exit the inventory all the time.
Technology recharged.
Launch into space to test interstellar systems. Right, let's do that. Didn't leave the refiner? Good. I mean, oh, not enough fuel in launch thruster. Okay. That is why I moved the starship launch from here.
Technology recharged.
Now there is. Hey, look at those. These are frigates. Yeah, let's launch into them. Why not? Yippee!
Those are my favorite ones right there.
You have always loved the look of the science ones.
Right.
See, I would have actually drove right into them, but I'm just like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to try and make myself look like a fool crashing into one of them.
Oh, no,
getting some damage. I mean,
And place to go through the ring.
Get hung on them. Yeah, oh yeah, it's fun. Watch the pinball effects.
I promise I'll do
Don't
that.
mind a div.
I'll promise I'll do that in another instance. So the galaxy map offers a wealth of information about nearby planetary systems. Browse nearby systems or available routes to choose your next destination. In space, access the galaxy map from the quick menu, etc. Okay, I'll close this. And if you're on PC, by the way, or Mac, you can access the galaxy map directly with M, but it's asking you to click X for the quick menu, and then scroll to the galaxy map, and then F to select it. And let's look at what we see. So we're looking at the specific system that we started in, and this system is called Ikirjaus, whatever. It says that it's class G3 and it has water. We see the Korvax symbol. If we click R to expand, we'll see some more information. Okay. Right. Conflict level is 3, lawless, and the economy is scientific. We'll not get into this right now, but look at the top left. We are 719,000 light years from the core of the galaxy. The galaxy is called Euclid. This is the first galaxy. There are 256 accessible galaxies and another one which requires somebody to give you a ride. But we'll not get into that yet. Okay. I'll click escape to exit at this time. Warp to another system. Okay. Let's see. So I'm guessing it wants me to go to another system with this line, this yellow line. So one way you can do it is use your mouse or your controller to move in that direction and set this approximately this direction, then click the interaction, it'll switch over. Now this one, Gluyar Nebula, is the name of the region, and the system is called Geokit, 91 light years, G5PF dissonant system with the race Gek, and there's no information about the economy or conflict level. Okay, let's warp there. Here we go. Now, here's an interesting thing. Okay, Geokit system, Euclid Galaxy, first contact. Immediately on the left, you see 3 planets, Gek, technology developing and unstable. That means that if you go into the galaxy map right now, you'll see that information. Ooh, Starship monitoring reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in... what? Yeah. Accept new guidance? Yeah, why not? I'm adventurous. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. And if we wait, okay, fuel source detected. Right. I just want to show this. If I go to the galaxy map, once you have arrived at a system, the information already appears. Okay? And you can see this is a Gek system. The economy is high tech. It's 2 stars. Conflict level is just 2, unstable. And we have another piece of information that is fuel source. Mission signal detected, fuel source. If I minimize this, you'll still see the marker. So if you see a marker you don't know, expand, you'll be good for it. Right. And let's use the pulse engine. I can see on the bottom right this lightning thingy shows how much fuel I have. It doesn't look like I have much. I can open the quick menu and refuel the pulse engine with tritium. We don't have that much. That probably means we will want to use our weapon to shoot some asteroids for tritium. Let's go. Fuel source approximate location. Remember, when you get close, you can go into photo mode and try to look for whatever it is. But sometimes it's pretty obvious. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can see something that makes sense in the area. Well, we see this thing over there. And here's a nice trick. When you're in photo mode, press the control to open the options. In this case, space for PC. Click D for change of lens, and you can increase the field of view, but you can also decrease it, which acts kind of like a zoom. It's not much, from 70 to 50. Okay, this is a monolith, I think. So in case we don't see anything obvious, we can just land and use the scanner to find out. Right? We're going out. And now I'll open the scanner. New planetary record, most perfect. Now, notice how we have 1 and 3 and 2 icons on the right, on the bottom, target sweep mode. Normally, we'll start in this mode. And I can switch with them with 1 and 3 and different controls for other systems like consoles. And when you're in this mode and there is some navigation, it tells you where to go. And you continue to look until you hit the right direction, approximately, and it's about 300 U. So let's try to go there. I'm walking between these things, and from time to time I reopen just to see. This is pretty steep here. What is it? 223. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but there was when I landed, it said that a new planetary record, most perfect. How can that be compared to the Paradise Planet? I don't know.
I've always wondered that too. I've read a fair bit, and there's other things that just doesn't make sense. I guess organically, I guess maybe structurally, mechanically speaking, maybe it's more perfect. I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe it's perfect for the game to teach you something, not necessarily perfect for you. Target in range. Yeah, I can see it down there, right? Oops, I think I touched the microphone. There's going to be a bump that I'm going to need to remove.
Not good on my side, but I understand.
I almost fell here. And we need to go there. Fuel source. It doesn't look like a fuel source. Right? So we have knowledge stones here. These things, they're useful to learn some stuff. So this one says visions of the Gek. Come on. Now this teaches you some language of their language. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. Oh, come on, get up, dude. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. And I accept the knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. You have learned the Gek word for Gek. Now let's go upstairs. Okay, so this is a Gek monolith. Now, the heart of the anomaly. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? So, what do you say, guys? Are we a traveler or are we a friend?
But we are at a Gek system, so it'd be friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your Gek system, this is a better answer. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked, but something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. That's called paranoia, doesn't it? It forms another
I was gonna
question.
say.
It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Oh, I don't want to be last. What's the right answer?
Depends if you're a penguin or not. I wouldn't be last. I wouldn't be the first one eating off the seals.
I am.
It depends, really.
Yeah. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Oh, come on. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? Well, I think both, right? We had a Crimson Eye back there in that other place, right?
Yep. So yes,
Yeah.
both.
Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Is that going to blow? I hope not. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Hey, I said I'm friend.
He lied.
Yeah, but I got another warp cell. That's good. We have an infinity worm? Yeah. But where is it?
Like it.
It sounds like it, but I don't see it. There it is.
There you go.
Ah, the great
Infinity
donkey.
worm.
Bronky, rather. He's cute, though. Pretty bronk.
Yeah, but I'd pat him first. Right. How much fuel do I have in my ship? It's too far, of course. So 75. Yeah, I can do that. I can just summon it here. Yeah. Go to quick menu, summon, and place it. And there we go. We're about to finish the amount of time I allocated for this one. I think we've done nicely. We've gone to a new star system. It's been fun having you guys here. And we've installed the hyperdrive, gone to a new star system, and advancing the story. Join me again next time. Good guys for here, and I'll see you again soon.